Hello, this is Shravan. This is my video demo for Game 470 Assignment 6. This is the first programming problem where we had to just simply add normals to all the pre-made models. So I'm demoing the sphere here because I hadn't implemented the sphere earlier. So you can see that the normals are obviously fine and the sphere is fine as well. So I'll just quickly take you to model tools.cpp where we can just see real quick. So the unit box has the same normals, no UVs, and we have this was already here. Yeah, that is the texture, and you have a unit pyramid. So we have the UVs wired up for this too. Sorry, we have the normals wired up for this too. It can be tested, so you have that, and then I'll demo the skybox normals in the next one, but we have our terrain over here, and basically the normals, the way that I've set them up here is first setting up just the four corners, then the edges, and then finally all the verts in between, and that's how that's done here. So moving on to the second one, in this one we had to get a shader that incorporates lighting and sets the texture. So this is where I'm going to demo the skybox normal as well. So just as a disclaimer, there you can see that there's a texture on this box and it's being lit up, and we can see our skybox too has some ugly lines that I need to remove, but you have this here. And just for now, I've also, the way that I've implemented the normals for the skybox is that I do have them pointing inwards, just to demo that we have normals on the skybox as well. But the more interesting thing here is the shader texture light. So as you can see, back from assignment 4, I think it's the same as a normal shader, but it has this function that enables it to attach a texture, and then in the shader texture light.hlsl, we just store the texture here, and right at the very end we simply that's a long one, we simply multiply the color at that pixel with the texture coordinates of that pixel. So that's how you get the color, that's how we get the texture on the box over there, and that's how we get that box to light up. Finally, we have the multiple lights shader. So again, I'll just demo a sphere over here. Come on, just about got it, I think. And there you go. So as you can see, there are 3 point lights in the scene. There's above, which has a red, here on the side has a green, and on the bottom has a blue, and the sphere sort of moves in between there. So I'll take you to the shader first. Basically you just attach just create an array of 3 point lights over here, and then when we compute the lighting, all we have to do is just loop through all the point lights and add the ambient, diffuse, and specular for there for each of them. And finally, in the shader, we have a similar setup where we just store 3 point lights right here, and then there's, of course, when we send the point light data, we incorporate a light index, and this basically gives us the ability to set 3 lights now and set the light parameters depending on which light we want to set them for. So finally over here you can see that we've just created 3 point lights. So you pass in the index 0, 1, 2, that's what we have, and you can see the effects over there on the sphere. So I think that's it. I'm assuming that the further work was optional. I think I'm slightly over time just with the video over the submission time, but I've submitted the assignment on time. I hope that's all right. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, bye.